My name's Pam Davis. I'm the National Sales Director for Schwank for the U.S. And the Churchill Downs Paddock project was a really unique project for Schwank in that we had the opportunity to be a part of a very historically significant space. The Paddock is an area right next to the Churchill Downs racetrack. Started out over 150 years ago as just a space in the grass and under some trees where the riders of the horses could show the horses off before the race to some of the spectators before they went into the stadium. But over the years, with this newest project that we're a part of, the Paddock has evolved into its own space. They've renovated and created a small arena of its own where the spectators can now have a very intimate experience at this iconic site. The challenge that Churchill Downs was facing with this project was they wanted to provide year-round comfort climate to this outdoor space. Most of the paddock is outdoor space because the people are outside viewing the horses and the riders. Schwank, being a world leader in outdoor climate solutions, we came up with a solution to properly heat the space so that they can utilize the paddock year-round, even in the winter, for the different races that they have.
Hi, my name is Sammy Alkazine, and I'm the president of Schwank North America. So Churchill Downs was looking to upgrade their paddock facility. They invested $150 million in these upgrades. And one of the things they were looking to do was heat their patrons so that they would be more comfortable at the races and all the events that they host. And that's where Schwank came in to provide that heating solution. When a Schwank heater is put into a space, you really feel the heat. But we're able to take that to the next level and provide synergies when we put our products together with good controls, because then we're solving an actual problem.
My name is Matthew Baskren. I am the manager for the Application and Design Engineering Group at Schwank North America. So one of the challenges that we face, and actually there were multiple challenges, the paddock has different heights, different areas that needed to be heated, and so it was finding unique solutions or heating solutions for these different areas. And I'll give you an example. There are these VIP suite boxes that needed to be heated up, but at the same time, the customer said, well, they have to be aesthetically pleasing for our customers. It's about giving the right amount of heat, not too intense, but also not too little, and then also aesthetically it has to be pleasing to the eyes. When we were initially contacted by the engineering firm, when we were provided the drawings of the blueprints, the VIP boxes wanted a specific control for themselves, and then they wanted these all tied in together so they could monitor it through one controller, which would tie into their building management system. So we had a solution for this. The solution was Schwank One.
The Schwank solution included various types of outdoor infrared heaters at this facility. It included both gas-fired and electric-fueled infrared heaters for the different spaces. So for the private VIP viewing areas, each of those viewing areas has an electric infrared heating solution provided by Schwank that they can individually control to their climate preference. The rest of the facility features gas-fired Schwank infrared products, which includes some gas-fired heaters such as our special unit called the Sport Schwank unit, originally developed for stadiums, football and soccer stadiums across the world. There at the Churchill Downs Paddock, the Sport Schwank unit is mounted 20 to 30 feet up from the ground and the people that we're heating. And that particular unit can also be mounted even higher in other applications, up to 180 feet away from the people or the patrons that we're heating. So it's a very specialized unit. So now the patrons at the paddock can come outside and get closer to the riders and the horses, a much more intimate feeling there, even in the dead of winter, because they have some comfort outside. Whereas before, I would guess that most of the patrons would maybe stay inside most of the time and not be able to experience the space.
So some of the solutions that we provided specifically for the Churchill Downs project was the eSchwank ESD electric heater. Then there was for the concourse area and some of the larger areas, there was a Supreme Schwank high intensity heater, and then the Sport Schwank high intensity heater as well. So it starts off with having different products, but then it's bringing them all together because they really wanted one centralized place for all of it to come together into the Schwank One controller, which is exactly what the customer wanted. They also wanted things to be zoned, which is what Schwank One controller could do. You can control individual heaters or you can group heaters together, and then you can control it from one single controller. That controller also has remote connectivity, which means that if I just bring an internet connection to it, I can actually look at the screen from my laptop anywhere in the world. As long as I have that IP address, I can look it up anywhere in the world and control it. And that's something that the customer was also looking for.
I'm Jay Fulton. I'm the one of the salesmen here at the train office in Louisville, and we've had a relationship with Schwank for I think probably for over 10 years. One of the advantages in this particular project was the fact that Churchill Downs has been a long-standing customer of ours. So they have a lot of our equipment out there as well as our control system. So the beauty of this project was we were able to kind of lump our equipment and controls all together and integrate those in. And that included the Schwank One controller that was able to kind of tie in all the various electric and natural gas heaters that we had on site, and able to schedule on, off, and do what we needed for this owner at their controls front end. One of the great things is having a partner, a vendor partner that is easy to do business with. One thing I can say is Schwank has been fantastic through this whole process, from early communication with the layout, helping us lay this out, being able to coordinate with our controls group, the technical aspects of it, having their engineers talk to our project managers on how this type of system gets wired, talking to the contractor, how does this get mounted, post-install, participation there. We did have some changes to the order. It was very simple and easy to do. That's been real helpful. A great partner and easy to do business with.
So one of the services that Schwank can offer is either if you're an engineering firm or building owner, end user, you can contact our application engineering department, and we will work with our outside sales team to come up with a specific solution, a tailored solution for your inquiry. So if somebody's looking for a proper climate system for the building, so heaters, HVLS fans, or air curtains.
We start with a blank slate. We have a really strong partnership with the engineer. And so the engineer has a trust to include us early in the process. When they do that, we work as a partnership to show them the different types of products that we have, the different control solutions that we have, and then they take those, integrate them with the other solutions they're providing, and then give something that they know will work to the client.
So we are the manufacturer, but we also have a design element. A lot of manufacturers don't offer that. Here you go, and here's some manuals, and you just have to follow the manual, and hopefully you've put the piece of equipment in the right spot. But our team, our application and design engineering team, will help you, will guide you, also help you select your accessories that have to go for each item. And that's a lot of other manufacturers don't offer that kind of service.
I really think it boils down to the quality of the product itself, which we invented, the infrared tile that created the first infrared heater. And we've been manufacturing these for 90 years. And then it goes into thought leadership. We've done over 50 stadiums globally, from soccer stadiums to baseball stadiums to football stadiums, even to racetracks. And so understanding how the patrons move around, the seating, and the different requirements and restrictions in the stadiums is critical to be able to provide these types of solutions globally. With Churchill Downs, we were able to partner with the consulting engineer to provide a great solution for the client. We like to work in the shadows behind the engineering team so that they can put their best foot forward. From indoor spaces to outdoor spaces, we have a design solution for you.
Schwank is well known for outdoor climate solutions, and this was just a natural fit.
Yeah, you feel proud and kind of like a nerd. I like to point it out to the people I'm there with. A lot of them couldn't care or know much about it. I mean, it was great. We were out Derby week out Tuesday. We had a bunch of customers out there, and we were at the Paddock, and it was pretty fun to be able to go look at those heaters. It felt good, to be part of what was there.
A heating solution that could only be delivered by partnering with Schwank.